Hey guys, you're watching Explore the Weird. If you're into creepy and weird, make sure you smoke that like as well as hit the subscribe. That'll put you right into the Ganja Goons gang, and we are the best gang. We are the best community, and we love reacting alongside me, Teddy. So, I have more For You page content. My wife's going, hey, the algorithm's not really giving her much Explore the Weird videos for her to show to us. So we're giving her a break. She needs one anyway. Let's go through more For You page content. And by the way, if you're like, hey, Teddy, what's a goon? Hey, a goon is someone that enjoys high energy reactions. You know, hey, I say what I mean. It's a longer type reaction. If you're into these monotonous, low energy, barely providing any feedback type reaction channels, this channel's not for you. But if you are a goon, and I'm talking to a goon right now, hello, welcome back. Aren't you feeling it? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it really hard. Let's keep it going. We're gonna go into my For You page now. Let's see what it's gotta show me.
Proof that the Bible is true. Watch this video.
They're saying here that this is the population size over time, going all the way back to, they believe way before the Bible says the world was created. But essentially, there's about 1 million people alive across the world for tens of thousands of years, and all of a sudden, somebody invents farming. And that means that extra population can be handled because there's more food, and all of a sudden, the population does that, and we have 7 billion people today. And how come the people with the same genes back here, who were just as smart as people here, they didn't think of planting something in the ground and harvesting it the next year? This is really magic back here.
Right.
Taking that thought, I applied that to a biblical idea where this is the flood, this is today. And starting from those 6 people, all you have to do is double the number of people every 156 years. And you arrive at 7 billion people after 4,500 years. Just about any model that has any growth at all, you can get this many people in those many years. So the human population size actually is a biblical human population size. If evolution was true and we existed for so many thousands of years before that, there should be trillions of people. Not that it's possible.
Yeah.
Or someone should have invented farming earlier than that. or another way to ask.
I mean, hey, regardless of religious beliefs, I ain't trying to prove anyone's religion wrong. I'm just exploring the weird, all right? One of the things he hits is like farming is the event that caused this 7 billion people alive today. I'm not truly sure what that event is. And also it's like the anticipation of we were the only species to ever exist on the earth. And, this 156 years, doubling the population every 156 years, he said, and that would get him to 7 billion now. I mean, a bunch of things can get you to 7 billion now. You could do a bunch of different formulas in order to get to 7 billion. I'm not sure if it's this farming narrative or not, but regardless of what you believe, it is an interesting video, I believe the population is still going to increase regardless, and they are trying to, the NWO, they're trying to depopulate. They're trying to keep us down, Teddy. Let's keep that in mind as well. So yeah, the population is going to try and increase, and they're going to try and keep us down. They're going to try and regulate us. They're going to try and tell us how to live, and we are going to be the woke goons that know how to break it. We are going to be awake. We know. Bro, there was so many crazy things that happened today. At the time of recording, it is February 22nd, and this morning, a bunch of us woke up, and all of our cell phones were having issues. Unless you had Wi-Fi enabled, you were having issue. And I was like, bro, they're testing us. They're doing it right now before our very eyes. And it's like right before that, it was like, hey, we sent something to the moon. I'm like, everything is happening for a reason. Everything is being disturbed. Get ready. Get ready. All right. I'm not crazy, I promise. I'm just exploring the weird. We're going to keep it going.
Well, folks, tomorrow is exactly 1 month away from President Biden's State of the Union address to Congress and to the great United States of America. But what the heck have we seen from this president that is so great to talk about? One, we have skyrocketing debt among the American people. Americans have credit card debt now that is the greatest it has ever been in the history of the United States. Number two, something that we just talked about, 8.8 million illegal immigrants coming into the United States during President Biden's tenure, and he's telling Texas that they can't secure their own border. Wow, what an accomplishment. And we have over 169 attacks on U.S. service members in the Middle East with very little response going after those that are responsible. So I'm really curious as to what President Biden is actually going to talk about during his State of the Union address. One thing I do know that would have been important to me and to many other members of Congress is that he actually submit a budget on time. He blew past the
I have never seen this algorithm. What are you trying to tell me? I'm not trying to go political with anybody, regardless of your political belief. Yes, this lady hit on some points. Hey, we have a illegal immigrant population coming in. You know, she said 8 million something during his tenure here, as well as hitting on, hey, the debt ceiling hasn't changed. We haven't reduced it. We keep increasing it. And these are real flaws. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Hey, are we in a state of remission? Are we still the number one country? Do you believe we are still number one? Look into your hearts and tell me we are still number one. And I will say, okay. But what are all the other countries? Who's number two? Who's number three? Goons, keep me real here. I'm not trying to go political, but you know, she's hit on some points, and it is, I'm not sure what the solution is. We got to ask our AI overlords, I guess. They're going to know the answer. They're going to be the ones that tell us. All right, interesting. Let's keep it going.
Missy Elliott. That's not Braun either. Definitely not Oprah. And definitely not Randy Jackson. Do you get it yet?
Let me talk to you.
Between whoever those people are supposed to be and whatever was walking in that Miami mall, ready or not, they are bringing this fight straight to your doorstep. And if this causes you any type of fear, you could do one of two things. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours.
Goons, we're going to face everything and rise. We're going to win the simulation. You watching this video, you're an awake goon. You know what they're trying to do. You know what they're trying to show to us. And we are going to be the smart ones to know, hey, don't go into that camp. They don't have first aid there. They're just going to lock us up. They're going to depopulate. Regardless, he hit on a bunch of celebrities that didn't appear to be their actual true to form self. You know, either they went through real plastic surgery and it's real weird, or they're wearing some kind of mask, or they're cloned, or they're duplicates, you know, whatever. Oh, it's a doppelganger. Hey, fill in for me. I can't attend this event. You know, especially LeBron. Why wouldn't he, man? Come on now. He's got millions of dollars. Hey, this guy looks exactly like me, you know? Let him fill in. I could totally see celebrities doing that. I've heard Kim's done that. Kim Kardashian, where she, like, wears a full, outfit that is just covers her entire body and you can't tell. And just, like, depending on the dimensions, you're like, yeah, we think that's Kim that attended this event. We don't know. You don't know. You don't know. They say Kanye's way taller than the Kanye that we knew before. I'm about to see Kanye in concert, you know? I'm gonna be the one and be like, Kanye, you are real, aren't you? You're not cloned, are you? Did they clone you too, Kanye? They said you grew 3 inches from when you were dating Kim. How is that possible? Did you go through a lengthening surgery? Something ain't adding up. The math ain't mathin', Kanye. The math ain't mathin'. You don't just grow like that. All right, let's keep it going.
Buildings in which we just saw and how heavy they were, right? Tons and tons of stones. Well, here's a stone that probably weighs about 20 tons and can barely move from a truck, right? You're trying to move that, the truck's moving, everything's falling, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense. And especially, let's say these buildings were built in the 1800s or 1700s when there were only about 1,000 people and none of this technology existed. Well, that's another good question. How on earth did all of those things get built, right? Or moved, or something like this, right? Or something like this. I think it goes to show that when we look into the past, things were very, very advanced, but we were told that we were supposedly, like I said, running around on horses and wagons and on. So we're going to go back to 1893 Chicago, and this is not the Chicago in which I know, right? The Chicago I know does not have statues like this and look anything like this. But this is what Chicago looked like before it was reset, right? The fires that we heard about in Chicago and all those things, they were removing all of this. Look at this detail. This is a completely different city in which we know of today. Because look at this. Look at the architecture. Look at the design. Think of how hard it would be to create all of this, right? We can barely make a little bean and wrap it in mirrored paper, let alone statues like this made out of copper, right? Look at this archway. Look at the detail here. This is in Chicago. This is old world.
That is crazy. 1893 Chicago is the Chicago fires, that great reset. They burned it all down, Teddy. Don't you know? And it is just crazy to consider that we had architecture like this that was so well, probably in that time. And I'm not sure how accurate this is. I need more information. But yeah, he hits on some valid points here. There could have been great resets. There could have been people here before us that built all these things. And it's not truly the trajectory. I go back to that first video where the guy's like, hey, the population got to 7 billion, but, you know, this guy, he's like, hey, they keep resetting us, you know, every 156 years you keep doubling. I don't know, man. The math ain't mathing to me still. Regardless, quite interesting. I like this take. It definitely makes you think on, hey, what could have been, what caused all these land structures to come in well before our time. It definitely makes me ponder. All right, let's keep it going.
Why would they bother to throw a missile at the United States across the ocean when they could unplug the country? And then you have real casualties, mass casualties, and mass chaos, like true chaos.
Oh, yeah.
People are not prepared for this. They haven't thought it through. Our leaders have not prepared them for it at all. It's like, oh, it's on your iPhone. You don't have an iPhone, and there's no electricity, and there's no water. And there's no way to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. And that could happen. That's not science fiction. Like, that could happen soon.
Goons, this is the my algorithm is trying to tell us something is coming, and you know, March is getting closer and closer. People are going, hey, 2020 is repeating in 2024, you know, just like the Super Bowl, the 49ers and the Chiefs, just like in 2020 and 2024, you know, the Chiefs have won. And in March we had a virus that came. So will there be another one? Were they testing something today? At the time of recording, as I said, it was February 22nd. Dude, we had an outage. AT&T, Verizon Wireless, literally all the cellular networks had an outage, and people were just like, didn't know what to do. They're like, hey, I can't connect with anybody. I'm clueless. I'm disconnected. And, you know, I hear Tucker Carlson saying this, and I'm like, they're testing the thing. They're testing it before our very eyes. They're getting ready. They're literally getting ready. That's what my mind is now going to. Crazy Teddy, what do you think? Oh, Teddy. Oh, Teddy. Oh, boy. You know, it really, I'm just like, I'm feeling it. I'm awake, goons. I'm totally feeling what the algorithm is throwing at me. I like it. All right, let's keep it going. Be prepared. Just be prepared. By the way, am I talking to a woke goon right now? Are you an awake goon? Are you going to smoke the like button or interact with the video next time you see my thumbnail? Are you going to press the thumbnail? Will I see you again? Oh, I hope I see you again. I would love to keep growing the goon gang. We're just like-minded individuals trying to do the goon thing, just explore and not truly insinuate or make anyone upset. We're just exploring. I'm just looking here. We're just looking. Just let us look. Smoke that like button. All right, let's keep it going.
See, you surrounded by a glass. That's, yeah, look.
Hey man, this looks CGI'd.
Where are you a globe at?
Wait, why
Tell
did it
me,
pause?
please. Where you at? That's Antarctica right there. case you didn't know.
I do not believe. I do not believe. It is CGI. The Earth is flat. It's not round. Why is it round? Oh, Teddy, you're looking at the saucer. You know, it's the donut right there that you're looking at. Nah, bro, get out of here. Get out of here. How do you know? That wasn't Antarctica. That was something outside the ice wall. Get out of here. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know the context of this, but the video did some buffering there. And I was just like, I ain't feeling this. As soon as I saw the curve, I'm like, I am now a firmament believer. Where was the glass dome? There was no glass dome. You were just showing me random things. Where were all the satellites surrounding the Earth? I wanted to see everything. This feels CGI'd. I'm not feeling it. All right, let's keep it going. Show me something real, buddy. All right. I'm sorry. I hate to be this guy, but like one of you guys would be like, Teddy, you're not awake. You don't know. Can't you see? Can't you see? It's right before your very eyes. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not seeing that. I thought it wasn't round. Now you're telling me it is round and this is real? Show me the ice wall. All right. I keep saying let's keep it going. We are going to keep it going.
An extremely traumatizing MK Ultra mind control experience that I've had was the most dangerous game of human hunting. It was kind of designed to where there's no place to run, no place to hide, because there was no way to get away from them. And it was at one of those human hunting places that I saw George Bush Jr. hunted just as I was, because they were creating a Manchurian candidate who would become president. It was absolutely horrible that anybody was being hunted. It was an effort to be able to keep all the power in the Bush-Clinton dynasties.
Bill Clinton was being groomed to slip into the office of president because he would do and say what needed to be done. Therefore, it was decided in 1984 that when people became disillusioned with Republicans leading them into the New World Order, then Bill Clinton as a Democrat would be put into place.
Oh, Bill Clinton be looking like a zombie near the end there. He's like, oh, we're just putting up makeup on our puppet here. We're going from one puppet to another. So, yeah, I do believe Bush played this game of human hunting. He's definitely killed a lot, you know? Oh, boy, Teddy, you're saying it without saying it. Yeah, well, you know, the shows that they were showing was he was reading the book to the kindergartners, and we all know what that means. Oh, boy, hidden in plain sight. 9/11 truth, if you will. So yeah, I said it without saying it. Now I said it. So now regardless. Yeah, there was some interesting things here. I haven't seen this movie Trance or anything. It sounds intriguing. Yeah, I can, agree that if this lady experienced something like this and Bush was truly, playing this game, you know what else is crazy? I think Dick Cheney, one time shot a guy during a hunting incident. Maybe they were just playing the human hunting game. George Bush showed me how to play, trust me. And for those of you guys who are like, oh, Teddy, who's Dick Cheney? Trust me, he was a vice president. I know, some of you guys may be younger and being like, no way, there's a guy named Dick Cheney. That's no way, Teddy. Trust me, boomers, trust me. It's a real thing. Oh, I called you boomers. Oh, damn it, I meant Gen Z. Oh, man, no, I meant Gen Alpha. No, I don't even know what the generations are called. We're just going to keep it going. Oh, boy, they're coming after you, Teddy. They don't.
The habits and habits still someday.
That is crazy. We've recently seen the videos where the SpaceX rocket hit the firmament and we saw the explosion. So yeah, and dude, Hillary hitting on so many points. She knows something, bro. You don't think Bill Clinton told her some secrets here and there? Come on, she's just as smart as Michelle. They know. Someone was trying to tell me that they weren't going to make Biden the next presidential elect and that it was going to be Michelle and potentially Kamala as the two guys that run against Trump here. But regardless, I'm ready for anything. Not trying to go political. I just love to hear all the potential theories. I'm ready. Is this all a psyop? Is it going to happen exactly like I say? Oh boy, only time will tell. All right, let's keep it going. Hillary, thanks for letting us in on the secret. We knew. I now can see the firmament being a thing. But the ice wall? It's part of the firmament, Teddy. It's a real thing. Trust me. Okay.
No light at all. We are completely in dark 3 days. No mass media or no information are announced to these people on this planet. Even government people know it. Just by themselves, so that they can be safe, they try to escape from this planet, or they are digging the underground city under Atlanta, Norway, Holland, Switzerland, Australia. About 10,000 people elite could be saved by living there. I don't think they are saved anyway. We need to purify our spiritual condition, physically and spiritually. I will tell you how to do it. It is very important. Almighty God, the creator of the
I am not sure how real or accurate this is, but this lady does appear, to be ethnic and speaking about some awakening or potential world-ending event that's going to happen, and only 10,000 of the elites are going to be saved. That is crazy. We've heard about this, depopulation, the Great Reset, awakening that is coming. But goons, you are awake, goons. We're going to keep hopping. We're just going to keep hopping universes, dimensions. We're going to be all right. You're watching this video. You're an awake goon. We're going to make it. Don't you worry. But if we're in a situation where, hey, regardless, the world's going to end, no matter how deep into the ground you dig, there's no oxygen, you ain't living. Your supplies can only keep you alive for so long. Great, you made it an extra 2 weeks, but you're gonna die anyway. So yeah, make sure you turn to religion if needed, and other than that, I believe we're gonna keep hopping and we're gonna be alive. We're not even gonna experience this, but you won't even know what happened. You're gonna keep coming to me, and we're gonna have to CERN Mandela effect us back into some crazy future. I know, I'm starting to sound real crazy. Crazy Teddy and me are morphing into one. Now it's just Teddy. Now we're all one, Teddy. Crazy Teddy, I'm sorry. I'm taking over. Get out of here. All right, let's keep it going.
Just come. Gonna break it quick, clean, get it done with. Doesn't matter that I signed a blood oath. Doesn't matter anymore. The Illuminati's real. I'm a member. It's how Imagine Dragons got famous. I'm tired of the politics. It puts me at great risk putting this out here and telling you guys this, but I believe in full honesty, and Beyonce's not talking, Chris Martin, nobody's saying a word. So there it is.
Dave Reynolds from Imagine Dragons. So Illuminati and everything is basically real, and everything I've been saying is it's coming right from the celebrity's mouth. I don't know if he was paid to do this, if this was like some cameo type thing, but yeah. I think now we've seen like 2 or 3 celebrities now just like say, hey, this is a thing. I've done a ritual. There's actual rituals happening. The Illuminati is real. Like what people are saying, they're eating people, they're eating their children, they're drinking the blood. It is wild. It is wild. We have so many people saying it, but no one's here to stop it. How do you stop the elites? We're all just low-life people according to them, right? So how are we supposed to get into their parties to stop them from feeding into our bloods and killing us? Oh, Teddy, they're the reptilians eating and experimenting on us. How else are they going to grow big and strong, Teddy? Come on now. Oh, man, you guys, I don't know how to feel. Don't come after me. I'm just exploring the weird. We're gonna be fine. All right, let's keep it going.
Here we are in Eagle Pass, and that guy right there, he carries all the people's bags across, so when they get here, they don't have to carry their bags. That's his job.
Wait, what? Is that? And I keep talking about this Channel 5 with Andrew. I'm telling you, it's a great documentary. When he goes over the border, he literally crosses the border with nothing but like the shirt on his back. That's it. You don't need much to cross the border, guys. It's pretty simple. You cross the river, you're there, they detain you, you come into the facility, and they release you. It's pretty quick. It's like, get on the bus, don't get on the bus, and most people get on the bus to get transported elsewhere, and they're like, oh yeah, we sent them back. Yeah, sure you did, buddy. Why are they getting on the bus? And why is the bus going north instead of south? Regardless. So this is why you only see illegal migrants with small backpacks. The driver carries all the people's bags across the border. Yeah, man, these migrants be hella smart, bro. Like, they already planned ahead. They're like, okay, we're gonna first cross in. We don't even have to pay the flight ticket. We're just gonna go right in. We got the mover company getting our stuff in there. Man, freaking geniuses, right? Oh, Teddy, they're abusing everything. Come on now, don't tell people they're geniuses. Come on now. I mean, they're beating the system. I mean, they got some smarts in them. We're the dumb ones that are just letting it happen, right? Oh, Teddy. All right. So they don't have to carry anything. It's a whole operation. The footage is from Eagle Pass. It borders the city of Mexico. It very well could be. This is crazy. I never considered this to be the way that they actually continued, but I guess it weirdly makes sense. I mean, how else are they going to get their stuff? We know they didn't just leave it. Clearly, they're bringing it in. Oh, Teddy. I guess the real thing is you got to follow these trailers and see who they unload the stuff to and be like, hey, buddy, why'd you bring all this stuff over? We got to send you back. With the stuff, or are we keeping the stuff? I have a feeling we keeping their stuff. We're going to auction it off, Teddy. All right.
First species on the face of this earth to be aware of evolution, to be aware that we are affecting our own evolution by everything that we do. The babies we eat, the food we eat, the wars we fight.
Babies we eat? What is this meeting? I don't understand what this meeting was. This says, like, what is this? The Freemasons or something? Unsolved secret Illuminati meeting? The Illuminati's real. They are eating the babies. Everything is starting to make sense. That celebrity was telling us the truth. Oh my god. What do we do now, Teddy? How do we stop the babies from being eaten? Stop eating the babies. Just die. It's okay. I'm sorry. There's no miracle out there. Unless you're a vampire, supernatural, reptilian, alien, whatever it may be, you're gonna die, buddy. And I say die, but really it's a Passover. Your energy's gonna continue. Everything's gonna be fine. But stop eating the babies. God. All right, let's keep it going.
We today announced the kickoff of Exercise Steadfast Defender 2024, which commences next week and runs through May. Steadfast Defender 24 will be the largest NATO exercise in decades, with participation from approximately 90,000 forces from all 31 allies, plus our good partner, Sweden. The alliance will demonstrate its ability to reinforce the Euro-Atlantic area via transatlantic movement of forces from North America. This reinforcement will occur during a simulated emerging conflict scenario against a near-peer adversary. Steadfast Defender 24 will be a clear demonstration of our unity, our strength, and our determination to protect each other, to protect, of course, our values and the rules-based international order.
You know, it really comes down to who do you believe? But is this just a regular exercise? They're just getting ready, regular practice? Or is there truly a show of force? We need to show them that we have the capabilities to take them on. Guys, dude, I recently watched the Tucker Carlson Putin interview, and the guy's like, hey, I don't plan to press the trigger. I don't know why they keep telling me I'm going to press the trigger. I just want Ukraine. And it's like, bro, you said the same thing about Crimea, and now, it's like, then you want Poland, then you want something else, and you're going to keep growing. And that's the fear that NATO has. So they got to show the force. They got to show us. They got to spend all the money, Teddy. That's how they're going to know. We got to increase the debt to show that we can beat Russia. And I'm not sure if that's a battle that's worth fighting, if it's going to be world-ending. This is going to be the world-ending war, Teddy. All the nukes are going to go off at the same time. It's going to be the reset, and we're going to move. Oh, boy. This is straight depression at this point. Yeah. That's it. Just, yeah. Let's keep it going. Oh, Teddy. It's okay. We're going to all move together, Teddy. You'll be fine.
What appears to be a very tall being seen doing push-ups on a hilltop.
Oh, what the crap? Is that a guy? What the frick? What was that? Dude, that was a skinwalker. What? I videoed it. What the frick?
I'm gonna get my dog.
That was a skinwalker.
No.
This is madness.
I kind of had a hard time seeing the giants move in the last video. But the first video, man, that was an optical illusion. The guy's on this truck, so it kind of looks like he's gigantic. But once you realize he's on the truck, he's the same size as everyone else. He's not truly a giant. It was so optical illusion. And then the other two videos in the middle were definitely spooky. They gave me like Bigfoot type feels with like a supernatural element, and the guy's like, hey, it's a skinwalker in real life or something, and he's like look at it. It felt like potentially edited, that video, but it did have creepy vibes to it. It did feel like potentially authentic, but hey, I guess I would need more proof. But yeah, that one was an interesting one. I liked it, but the first video was definitely optical illusion. You can tell once you see it. You're like, ah, come on, Teddy. I thought it was real giant. You wish, buddy. You wish. Okay. This has no audio. JP Morgan Chase abruptly freezes, terminates account after customer deposits $5,298. $5,298, refusing all attempts to verify transaction report. December 16, 2023, so right into the new year. All right, so yeah, you guys know I've started from crypto, so yeah, this makes sense. I can totally see this is a thing with banks. They limit the amount of money you can withdraw. Usually they're like, hey, no more than this, and make it very hard. Most people go, hey, I have 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 100,000 in the bank. And I go, okay, go to the bank the next day of watching this video and try and withdraw all that money. And you know what's going to happen? The bank's going to go, hey, we don't have that money to withdraw to you. You need to make an appointment. You need to let us know well before that you wanted to make a withdrawal of this amount. So I know in this article it's saying about a deposit, but really that bank has full control of your bank account. If you had money placed in and the bank froze your account, you're not getting that money back, right? And we have countries, banks that have done this to their citizens. China with their real estate banks. This has happened. This has happened multiple times with multiple banks across the world, and it is a true fear. If you let someone else control your money and they freeze your stuff, you have no access, you are done. The only way to truly break out of this, currently, I'm a big crypto enthusiast, depending on who you believe in. Some people are going to tell you precious metals, invest in that, whatever it may be. Have alternatives. Do not just rely on the banks to hold your money, because there is a true fear. There's a true fear. I'm quite happy that this was given to me in the algorithm. I appreciate it, algorithm. All right, let's keep it going. Is this another no audio? Okay, no audio. Literally this. The people that live here are being told they need to take better care of the environment. by the people who live here, and it's all smog in the city. I've actually gone to the cities. Even in India, I went to Mumbai. I've been to Hyderabad. I've been to Pune. I've literally been all over the world. Like, it's been wild. I've even been to Europe and Asia. India's in Asia. But regardless, this smog is just something that is evident in cities. One time while I was in Mumbai, I actually got a throat infection. I went to the doctor and they were like, hey, it's because like the air quality is not so good here, so your body's rejecting it. It's allergies. They gave me some like antihistamines and some antibiotics, and I was good after that. But like, it definitely was alarming to know that this is a true thing that happens in cities. I'm in the suburbs. I don't get too much, but yeah, the farmland could be cleaner air, or appear to be, but if they're throwing air trails and chemtrails up there, chemicals into our air, Teddy, they're cloud seeding right before our very eyes. Can't you tell? All those patents, they're controlling our weather. It's HARP, Teddy. So if they are doing all this, regardless of where you live, we can't escape the chemicals. So interesting. Let's keep it going.
Be prepared. And hopefully the one thing that we really have to be careful of is World War III, because we're right on the cusp of World War III. We're so close. And we have a man who's not an intelligent man. Never was. He wasn't intelligent 30 years ago in his prime, and he's not intelligent now. And now he's really off. He doesn't know how to get off a stage.
Wait, which man is he talking about? Biden or Putin? Which man is he talking about? Coons, let me know. I'm having a trouble. But yeah, if we, now we've heard the NATO exercises. Now we hear Trump saying it. We've heard celebrities saying it in other videos, and we're like, hey, this is definitely something. If we're getting to that World War III type thing, let's be ready. If it's gonna be hold down the fort event, make sure you're prepared. Make sure you have long-term food and water, because if they do shut us off, then they've already done a quick exercise today. I promise you, I lived through this event, February 22nd. They stopped all the cell phones, man. It really happened. So if they stop the cell phones, the water, the power, boom, that's it. So get solar and battery backup now. Oh, Teddy, I don't need battery. I got the solar. No, you need the battery. Where is the solar going to charge to if you don't have a battery? Oh, Teddy, I have a generator. And what's going to happen when the natural gas runs out and in the lines? And what happens when fuel runs out because the tanks aren't going because the cell phones are out? You guys got to think. Find your energy. Find your food. Find your way forward. But, if it's a world-ending event, at that point, just, lay down on the floor and be like, take me now, buddy. There's nothing I can do to evade this, so be illuminated by the light. Okay, I think let's just do one more. This is
what it looks like from a different angle. And you can see the tunnel in the back. Now, no one knows how... They've never tracked these tunnels where they go. Now, the water sample I took of it, I took a good sized water sample and took it to a water a lab in Irvine, California to have it tested. And what came back was that this water, it came back with the original things like, okay, there's magnesium, there's calcium, there's potassium, but there was a high level of sodium in it. Where's the sodium coming from? Because the Nile River is a freshwater river, and it's too far from feeding into the Mediterranean.
What the hell? First of all, I didn't even know there were tunnels underneath the pyramid that had water in them that was coming from who knows where. So she did samples of this water, and I don't know if this is an authentic video, if this is a true doctor, but it does appear to have some validity here from what I see in the descriptions and stuff. But yeah, I guess the Great Pyramid has a tunnel and it's filled with water, and she's done the testing, and there's salt in that water, and there's no source of salt. I mean, there could be salt in the sand, right? What's the sand? I don't know, but sand sometimes, if you've ever gotten sand in your mouth by accident, it is salty. So who knows? You're in the desert, so that could explain it. But yeah, hey Teddy, you should be a scientist. You figured it out for her. Oh boy, crazy Teddy, we're gonna make it all back. Wait, make it all back. This isn't crypto. No, that's the saying I have in crypto. We're gonna make it all back one day. Started with 5 Ethereum when it was 4K each, and then We watched that go all the way down to 0 Ethereum. And now we're building it all back. We're building it all back. We're going to make it back. 5 Ethereum. Let's make it happen. Oh, boy. The true goons know. They've seen me suffer on the crypto channel. They're like, Teddy, you were doing so well. You made it all the way to 5 ETH, and then you lost it all. And now, look at you, Teddy. Look at you. We made it all back. They just don't know. The goons don't. We did not. One day. One day. So yeah, this is quite interesting video. I am just pleased that there is still information and things I don't know. I love exploring the weird. I hope you guys love exploring the weird with me as well. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this reaction thing. YouTube algorithm is great, but the YouTube policies are so evil. They gave me a freaking warning. I appealed it. And they denied my appeal, and they're like, hey, next 90 days are going to be super strict. You mess up one more time, and that's it. No more explore the weird, and no more earning. And I'm like, bro, why are you trying to silence me? And then the algorithm's like, hey, we love this content, but you try to silence me at the same time. It's a love-hate relationship with this content, man. Come on now, YouTube. Make up your mind. Let us have the freedom to say what we want, or don't let us. And then it's like, hey, Teddy, go to Rumble. Go to all these other things. I'm like, nah. Bro, like, this doesn't make sense. They try to silence me, and they trying to say, hey, yeah, people love watching this type of content, but hey, don't go crazy. It was a video with Alex Jones talking about COVID or vaccinations, sorry, and that caused that takedown of that appeal there. So yeah, quite interesting. Regardless, goons, I love you all. I will see you guys next time. Stay safe, stay strong, and goodbye.